Mrs. Peru, do you realize that you have the facial characteristics of a cornet virtuoso?
I don't know if I understand you entirely, Professor.
Well, if your son had those splendid cheek muscles and that same firm chin of yours, not that he could ever really be great, you see.
Oh, is that so? And in the name of St. Bridget, why not?
Well, the really great cornet players were Irish. Clark, Mendez, Klein, McCoy.
But Professor, we are Irish.
No, that clinches it, Mrs. Peru. Sign here, your boy was born to play the cornet. Ah, yes, that'll be $7 earnest money. Nothing due until the first installment payment open at band practice. Good, good. And of course I'll need the boy's measurements for his uniform.
His uniform?
Hello, son. Why, certainly, his uniform, which gives him 4 weeks to enjoy, to anticipate, to imagine, at no cost whatsoever. Never let the demands of tomorrow interfere with the joys and excitement of today.
Would I have
a stripe? Certainly, my boy. A wide red stripe on either side. What do you think of that?
Oh, you'll have to use Winthrop, Professor. We can't get him to say 3 words a day, even to us. And if you get him to play in the band, well, you'll have St. Michael's on way too. But anybody could do it. I bet you can. Out of the crowd, I'll take you for the hod carrying, clay pipe smoking, shamrock wearing, harp playing, manoeuvring, pinching, terrace hall, minstrel singing Irishmen. Begone and be jabbers. Where are they from, my boy?
Gary, Indiana.
I knew it, Gary. Where did you say?
Gary, Indiana. In fact, Gary Conservatory was my alma mater.
Question him.
How to do, Miss Peru?
How to do, Mr. Pill?
Ah, yes, Peru. I thought the name sounded familiar.
He wants to put Winthrop in the band.
We're not interested, Mama.
But Marion, the boy might have his father's musical gift.
Oh, your husband musical? Well, I'd like to have a chat.
Do you burst in on everyone's home like this, prying into their personal affairs? We're not interested.
Marion!
Well, that's 1 for 1 against. Now, why not let the boy's father decide?
The boy's father is dead. Anything else?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's only more reason why your brother should have something like this.
My brother is a 10-year-old problem child who can't understand why his father was taken away from him. Do you care to explain it to him? He's been brooding about it for 2 years. And as to your musical tricks, why don't you go into business with some nice carnival man who sells gold-painted watches and glass diamond rings?
Well, Miss Peru, I hardly... I get the feeling she likes the idea. Oh, a bit cautious, perhaps, but I admire that in a woman. Just keep me alive and I'll be back later in the week.
Oh, one moment, Professor Hill. About the boy's uniform. I make all his clothes. Sleeve 21, waist 18, crotch 14.
Fine, fine. See you later in the week.
Has he gone?
He has. And I hope not forever. Darling, don't you ever think about your future? Gary, Indiana conservation class about life. Now, darling.
Now, Mama, surely a girl's future doesn't depend on encouraging every fast-talking, self-centered traveling man that comes to town. And the fact that he claims his commodity is music does not, in this particular case, impress me.
All right, darling, all right. Only it's a well-known principle that if you keep your flint in one drawer and your steel in another, you never strike much of a fire.
Mama! Winthrop, I know you're there. Will you please go to the library and ask Mrs. Grubb to get the library book I set aside? It's the Indiana State Educational Journal, 1890 to 1910. It's a large brown volume with black corners.
I have to.
You won't have to say a thing. I've written it all down. Thank you, dear.
Now, what are you up to? Why do you need books at this hour of the night?
I have a feeling that the Indiana Journal will help me poke some large holes in the professor's plate.
Well, I give up. At your age, if you don't mind my asking, what kind of white knight do you expect to come riding along?
Well, I'm not waiting for Luther Griner to back me into the ancient history shelf every time he comes into the library.
He does?
Or Ed Grimmage in that buggy of his with the removable back seat. But I'm not waiting for my white knight in shining armor either. Just a man to love me for me.
All right, darling. All right. I understand. Everything will work out just fine. It always does. Sometimes it just takes a little bit longer than it should. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. It's time I got to bed.
Yes, it is.